We were on the loading screen. Not anymore. Welcome to the grand finals. To the bottom right-hand side of the map. Our red Protoss player. It is the one, the only ShoWTimE. To the bottom left. He's going to be the Blue Terran player from Sidestorm Gaming. Give it up for GuMiho. 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 Is that what you're chanting? If it is, I want to hear it in the chat. If you're going for a bit more of a ShoWTimE vibe, then I want to hear what you guys got to say. ShoWTimE for one says, certain K. ShoWTimE for one. That means he's going to win 4 games in a row. You think? You think ShoWTimE's going to dominate like this? Alright then. Excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. I really, truly am, honestly. Again, guys, what's up? How are we all feeling? Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, if you have been enjoying the cast, hit that follow button. See when we go live again in the future. We'd always love to see you guys dropping back in. We're going to be live tomorrow with the Underdog Season 33 playoffs. Tuesday with the Go for SC2 monthly finals. Wednesday is our subscriber tournament. Thursday, WardiTV weekly number 10. Bit of a different time zone for that one, but we'll still be live throughout the day. As we set up into this, let's see how this goes. Let's see what's going to happen in the early stages of, again, this series. The early stages of game number 1. No shenanigans, nothing ridiculous so far. I mean, GuMiho opened against Neeb with the proxy racks, proxy factory, proxy starport. And it did take 5 games between GuMiho and Neeb for GuMiho to come out on top. It's tough to call. I mean, is ShoWTimE's PVT a step above Neeb's? Is it at that sort of similar level? I guess we're going to find out. What happens when I reach 200 subs? I actually don't know. We've had the 200 sub goal for so long. We've had a 200 sub goal for so long. Will I chug an entire bottle of vodka over the course of a night? Sure. But no, not chug. Not chug it down in one. Thank you very much, Rude Boy, for the tier 10. Again, slowly chipping away at the bit boss. But yeah, 200 subs. We don't have like a set goal. Obviously, when we get 200 subscriber points, which we're 15 away from, because it's like, $25 and $10 subs count as extra subscriber points for emotes. That's when we get new emotes. I don't know what we're going to do when we hit 200 subs at the moment. It's been a while since we were up there, and we've been to 200 before. I don't know. It's just our goal. 200 would be nice. 250 is where I'm really kind of comfortable and kind of staying full time in StarCraft. So yeah. Guys, it's 1-0 because the Terran player starts 1-0 up because he came from the winner bracket. And ShoWTimE came from the loser bracket. That is the winner bracket advantage. The 1-0 lead in the best of 7. Let's talk a little bit about this sort of setup so far. Just a Rax Factory starport from GuMiho. Nothing crazy. Just pushing across the map kind of early with these first few Marines, though. And that's probably going to be a cancel on the Nexus and Pylon. I mean, ShoWTimE only has 2 Adepts up. The Oracle is across the map. Has to be careful, cautious of a Widowmine, which there is one here. Positioned nicely. And the Oracle just turns away. No damage done. And again, that third base just getting cancelled right there. Some good stuff from GuMiho. A bit of a weird attack, but works out for him so far. Thank you very much, Rootfly, for the $5 donation. This game is heating up, so I'll read out your donation message after this game. As you do see again, the Adepts, the Oracles joining up together. Looking to see what they can get up to. Nexus gets thrown down. Again, cancelled. ShoWTimE just not quite ready for this initial push forwards of GuMiho. Where's the mothership? Oh, he doesn't have a mothership core still? Oh, ShoWTimE, why don't you have an MSC? Well, this is called greed. And this is what happens when you're greedy against someone like GuMiho. He comes in, he tries to kill you. Oracle's again targeted down. 5-6 workers dead already. The Cyclone will lift up and get away from that surround. He's going to keep on picking off probes as well. We're going to see more and more of these probes getting picked off. 2 Phoenix as a follow-up to this will come in and try and help defend. I mean, ShoWTimE, 7 workers, 9 workers down as he loses takes damage in the main base. This Viking comes in to pick up some workers. Another 10 workers killed in total. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I mean, he did clean up the entire army. As, Viking gets lifted. Another Phoenix comes out. This medevac is actually getting away up the top side. If that got away, that would be truly crazy. He's going to turn around. Oh my god, the Viking gets another kill. Viking goes down. Now he's going to go on the hunt for this medevac. So he's going to be coming in towards the upper side of the map, and you're going to see those Phoenix spreading out, fanning out to come into the top side. And again, he wants to kind of make sure he catches this, so doesn't know kind of how quickly he cut a corner or anything. Oh, comes into the top, doesn't see it yet, turns around, and he does just about find it in the end. Man, that would have been really brutal if he hadn't found it. Can you imagine the medevac gets away at like such low HP? Oops, wouldn't mind. Position in the center here, just get some damage onto the Phoenix. Will not kill a Phoenix in one shot, but the more you splash them down, the more damage you do to them, the easier they become to pick off as you continue on. Again, ShoWTimE just throwing down the 3rd Nexus here, and again, there's going to be seeing the Phoenix coming through, picking up some of these SCVs, damage being done, and 4 workers killed so far, not bad. I mean, ShoWTimE has to start doing some damage somewhere to make up for the damage he took. I mean, 3rd Nexus is only just now coming back down. That scan was like a symbol for this internet to die for Take TV. Oh, the Russian caster! Well, that's different. That's new. Mill. Wow. Elder Balam hitting up the sub button as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Auto turret in the back here will throw it down, and it's going to be a couple probes killed. 4 probes killed. The Raven from GuMiho is going to throw down the auto turret again. Keep these probes from mounting for just that little while longer. Thank you very much, Elder Balam, for the sub. Appreciate it, dude. Can you get some love from the chat for that? As you're going to see the Phoenix returning back home to pick this Raven off. Again, good harassment as ShoWTimE is trying to... ShoWTimE? No, ShoWTimE! ShoWTimE! It's been a long day, man. This guy has battled his way through, you know. I mean, he won his first series against Bly. He lost against Neeb, of course, in a 5-game series. And then he had to really fight through from there. He had to take down Cyril. Now, he's had a really tough, long day. Take down Neeb again, another best of 5. It's been tough, man. It's been very tough. Again, the Widowman getting another shot into the Phoenix as this push from GuMiho comes across the map. How do you defend this as ShoWTimE at this point? Marines, they don't even have stim, but like the 2 tanks alone are just going to be so terrifying to fight against. Now those tanks are taking a little bit of a further forward position, and they're going to start working their way through the first pylon down to the south side. I mean, the Phoenix getting some more damage done. Now he has to come across the map, but I mean, again, like, does ShoWTimE have enough? Well, he's pulling his probes away. That's generally not a good sign that he's going to be able to hold on to this 3rd base. As we see the units continue to push on forwards. Let's see what happens. The Phoenix lifting up the tanks, 1, and, well, very nearly a 2nd one as well. There we go, lifting up again, then dropping it, because the Phoenix is just getting target fired down by these Marines. ShoWTimE does defend, but really only just. I'm just going to see those probes getting back to mining down on the 3rd base. Marines, a medevac overhead as well, still +2 upgrades from GuMiho starting on up. I mean, that's just another advantage he's going to have in this game. 2-2 against currently well, I mean, he's not 2-2 yet, but he'll be +2 against 1-1. So he'll have those double, an entire set of upgrade lead, basically, over his opponent. As you just see the Adepts trying to set up, see what they can do. Again, Marines pushing forwards, Widow Mines. Burrowing themselves towards the frontier as well. A few more Adepts just behind this pylon. And still just setting up into this, a few Phoenix down to the south side. As we do see another pylon coming up at the front, and Depths from ShoWTimE will get ready to try and fight here. Nice couple of force fields. And if ShoWTimE wants to stay in this, he's going to have to find some crazy good engagements for himself. So, I mean, a couple of force fields for a couple of Marines might not seem like a lot, but it is a start. Problem is, he's on pretty much just pure Adept, and even the Phoenix count is so low at this point that it's going to be difficult for him to realistically fight against these Widow Mines and all the rest. I mean, there's a reason you go with Phoenix Adept and not just pure Adept. The Phoenix has so much utility in terms of picking off Widow Mines and all the rest of it, so medevac with a couple of mines in, thinking about whether it wants to drop or if he just wants to use these mines in a fight. Again, Phoenix reproducing. Problem is, Adept Phoenix isn't generally something you want to reproduce. It's something you want to make once, fight and trade with, and keep on building, and then start to transition. You never want to lose your Phoenix and then rebuild them. because that's expensive and that is slow. And it does mean you're generally going to be on Phoenix Adept for way longer than you should be during the game. As you see, a couple of Widow Mines do burrow. There's no detection on the map right now. No, sorry, there's an Observer. Pushes forwards. Did he get rid of those mines? I think he just did. No, he couldn't have. The Observer only just coming forwards now. Here we go. Shears on top of this army. A lot of Widow Mines out of position here, actually, as ShoWTimE takes the fight that will clean out. Going to be baited into a couple of Widow Mine shots, though. 2 Phoenix go down because of it. Still pushing forwards. He'll get rid of one more Widow Mine here. One more to the north. He lifts up. This is good. ShoWTimE pushes GuMiho away. Good stuff. Good stuff. ShoWTimE defends. Alright, we got a game on our hands. I mean, GuMiho now with 2 upgrades has still got a lot of benefits that he's playing with. As we are going to see those Marines, Marauders, Widow Mines joining up towards the front. 3 of these Phoenix from ShoWTimE running all the way over to the left-hand side. Adepts are pulling backwards. And a few more Adepts down here going to start warping in as well. Picks off an Observer with that scan. There's an Adept shading on forwards again, just trying to fight against this. Going to look to see what they can do. Adept spreading out a little bit here, and there we go. Jumping on top of this, we're going to see the Adepts. Just not enough this time around. The 2 upgrades make such a massive difference to this. It was nice to see maybe ShoWTimE making a bit of a defense and starting to make a game out of it, but unfortunately, we start to the upper left-hand side of the map. Up 2-0 in this best of 7. Let's see if he can put himself on match point. The blue Terran player, it's GuMiho. Megadog 1324 in the chat of the Cheer 100. Thank you very much. Man, our Bitboss is taking a beating, but he's slowly going down. Is it bad manner to make your opponent units as a Zerg, then nuke them? I mean, a Zerg nuking is BM, right? No, man. A Zerg nuking just means you've outplayed your opponent. You deserve to nuke him. If you can nuke your opponent's units as a Zerg, you deserve to nuke them units. Dude gets homeless, and Wardy can keep casting. I hope not. I hope that's not the case for Rootfly. Bottom right hand side, man. Red Protoss player. There's ShoWTimE from Armor Team. Let's see if he can bounce back. Was just a bit too greedy in game number 1 on Newkirk. It was very aggressive play out of GuMiho and was able to, obviously, because of that, take himself into the advantage. And he just kept playing out the advantage there for the rest of the game. Nexus drops down on the natural. And there's going to be seeing the Cybercore from ShoWTimE on the way as well, so setting up into this very standard expansion to begin, and GuMiho not going to be far behind with the expansion coming down as well, so throwing down that CC. Again, guys, just in case you're wondering, this is game 2, but we're calling it game 3 because GuMiho started up 1-0 up because of the winner bracket advantage. And yeah. Proxy Factory. He proxied on this map against Deeb earlier. And as he goes into this game, he will proxy a bit differently. Only the factory so far. And actually quite far away, this factory, but still close enough to get Cyclones to the front nice and quick, which is generally what you expect it to be when it is a factory out on the map. Factory will be finishing up momentarily, as you can see, and as the factory finishes up again, the natural expansion is just Chrono boosting away for ShoWTimE here, looking to see how this continues on. Do not forget to tell your friends, by the way, guys, that we are live and that this is the finals. Tell them to come check out these awesome games. We hit 3K at the very 3K viewers at the very end of ShoWTimE Neep, which was awesome. Let's see if we can hit it again in the finals. And again, they did hit the Take TV, the Home Story Cup 15 donation goal. 15,000 euros is how much they needed. Obviously, they're aiming for 20,000 euros. The stretch goal would be nice to help them run it better. But 15,000 euros raised. Everyone who raised that obviously is so awesome. Go you guys. Congratulations. If you donate to Home Story Cup, you're God. Really are saving the esports. Okay then. So, Starport proxied as well. Is that just going to be Widow Mine drops? So proxy we haven't really seen in a long time. Like proxied Widow Mine drops. Thing is, ShoWTimE sort of didn't really see anything was up, but he just went robo, and he's got an observer popping out. In fact, he's got one now. He's got another on the way, and it looks as though he's going to have, I mean, the way to defend against this. A couple of probes will give their lives, of course, to try and well, one probe will give his life right now. Observer to the low ground. In the meantime, main base defense will happen again, and if he just does it exactly the same, it should really not look too different at all. It's just going to be seen that Widowmine burrowing. Probe goes down. Observer will come into position, and that will be the end of the initial 2 Widowmines. Cyclone came up behind this, and now we're going to see Viking then the Liberator. So continue to set up into this, as obviously we'll see further aggression out of GuMiho, see if he can break through ShoWTimE in these early stages. ShoWTimE with a Forge coming up, will be maybe investing into a couple of cannons, or he may just want that upgrade. I mean, he's going into the Resonating Glaives. He's going to lose his pylon at the front though with this first Cyclone. That's a pretty big deal, because that means obviously right away that he's not going to have that overcharge to help him defend this. Stalkers will come forwards and get some good damage onto the medevac. 4 probes killed by the Viking that landed onto the ground there momentarily. Mothership Core under fire. Has to pull that back. Mothership Core. Mothership Core's going to go down. No, it doesn't die just yet. Throws down a Time Warp. We'll use the Time Warp to kind of try and trap these Marines with the probes. Cyclone got taken down as well. 11 workers killed. Again, good damage by GuMiho. We're actually going to see ShoWTimE getting rid of the medevac. But again, this quick, fast aggression is doing so much. Liberator sieges at the front as well. This is difficult. I mean, ShoWTimE keeps on warping in Stalkers. He has to find a way to fight that Liberator. He's going to come in from the side. Liberator will unsiege, actually, just as the Stalkers move forwards. Will still go down. Tank on the low ground is also something which ShoWTimE would like to kill right here. He'll trade out 2 Stalkers for the Liberator and the tank. His unit's now out of position as well. Might be one of the better ways to fight this. Oh, man. GuMiho's aggression just keeps putting him into such a good position. Time after time after time. Ah, man. ShoWTimE just cannot fight against this. GuMiho playing it like 6 AM in the morning, but he's still just playing so well. We're just going to be seeing a couple Stalkers still trying to trade out here. It'd be nice to see ShoWTimE kind of getting into a later stage of the game. Kind of see how he can fare against GuMiho without kind of just falling behind early. But now, even if he doesn't lose now, he's going to be so far behind. His natural expansion is still under fire, and he just doesn't have a response to this just yet. And GuMiho is about to be 3-0 up in the best of 7 grand final. And that, of course, is maybe not quite the epic grand final we've been hoping for so far. GuMiho, quick games, quick victories. Put himself a bit too long for a break, but whatever. How are we doing, guys? It's game 4. ShoWTimE is 0-3 down. Oh, man. Well, it's on the ground. Let's hope that he can put up a fight here, ShoWTimE. Let's hope he can at least take a game. Let's get some more games out of this. That would be beautiful. That would be fantastic. Top left-hand side, the red Protoss player. It is ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE from Armor Team. Can he do this? Oh, he's double gas proxying. Okay, then. To the bottom left-hand side, the blue Terran player is System Gaming's GuMiho. Let's see how this proxy plays out. Let's see what's going to happen. Stargate! I mean, we know it's going to be a Stargate, right? It's the most common way. GuMiho here, no scout early, so as this probe comes across, it does just look as though it's scouting from the bottom right side of the map, you know? So GuMiho isn't going to kind of be, told too much by this right from the get-go. ShoWTimE pokes the front. He'll be seeing what's here. Reactor about to finish up. And we're just going to be seeing the factory starting to build a Widow Mine. So obviously the Oracle, so much about here, kind of avoiding the Widow Mine, hopefully getting a bit of damage done. Let's see how this is going to go. Mega Dog 1324, thank you for the cheer 18. Our Bit Boss has not got much health left on him, guys. We can bring him down. I believe in y'all. I believe in y'all. Again, setting up into this. Going to be seeing Widow Mine goes off on the Adept. We'll now reposition. Just up the ramp a little bit. Obviously not in a position to deal with this Oracle, though. Which is getting ready to fly in towards the mineral line. Cyclone is on the way out as well, which is okay, Shanty. I mean, it's anti-air, but it isn't really going to do a lot of damage. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes goes down. Here we go. Oracle going to fly in towards the mineral line in just a couple of moments. Where'd the Widowmine go? Where's the Widowmine gone? Oh, it's going to burrow behind the refinery. No! ShoWTimE! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This is not quite the finals we were hoping for in any way, shape, or form. Oh, man. Let's see the medevac boosting up the left side. I mean, Natural not even finished. I mean, Oracle coming back home to help. Mothership Core is out, which is something. Widowmine in this too will burrow now. Cyclone at the front will come forwards. I mean, that is where sort of GuMiho is beginning to head towards. Oracle here will survive. Cancel on this pylon warp gate. Gonna be under fire. You can sit out of range and hit that warp gate with the Cyclone at least, right? Maybe not. Marines and the Cyclone still sort of fighting, and again, it's a nice little trade so far. You see still this pylon continuing to go down at the moment, and I mean, just picking away at more gateways. ShoWTimE is under heavy pressure yet again in the PVT in the very early stages. More Marines, another Cyclone coming across the map. How do you stop this? This overcharge will buy some time. I mean, the Viking going to try and come around the side to hit the MSC. Start working his way through that. He's actually going to be in range of the base of the gateway over here. Oracle taking some damage again. Viking helping against the Oracles too. Gateway goes down. Now what? Cybernetics Core taking damage. All of a sudden, ShoWTimE can't build Stalkers, only Zealots. 5 minutes in Game 4. And GuMiho might... Can you imagine? It's kind of funny. GuMiho's been waiting for like... What, like an hour and a half or something to kind of... he's been waiting a long time to play this series. And he is not messing around when it comes to... putting an end to it. He wants this to be over. He wants to go back to sleep, man. I think that's what you guys were saying in the chat. GuMiho's completely one base, by the way. So, I mean, to be fair, against the proxy Stargate, it's kind of a nice way to open. Stay in one base. Going to take this pylon, which overcharges down instantly. Does lose a Cyclone, actually. Here we go. Oracle's going to fly in. The Marines under fire. Another Viking coming through as well to keep on fighting this. So, ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE is cleaning this out. Viking gets killed off. We're going to see the Cyclones trying to micro. ShoWTimE's going to push this away. ShoWTimE, oh, well, okay, there's some more Marines. Medevac dies. ShoWTimE survives with an extra base. ShoWTimE is going to be up a base. Right? Like, GuMiho hasn't started to expand yet. And ShoWTimE, the initial defense here is so good. Well, he's cleaned out these initial units. I didn't realize... I'm so dumb because I didn't even realize GuMiho hadn't expanded. I'm so sorry. What a bad thing to miss as the caster, obviously. Has been a long day, but that really is no excuse. But I mean, that changes kind of everything. You're gonna see this Cyclone Marines trying to get this pylon. Another Oracle is just about gonna get out and will make it away. Well, meanwhile, an Oracle goes in, the mineral line does lock on. Yeah, it does get locked onto, I should say. We'll see the expansion just now building. I mean, that's just gonna change so much. Because ShoWTimE building up the Twilight Council. He's 14 workers ahead. Look at the income lead you'll have. You guys all think it's over. Nuh-uh. ShoWTimE's actually leading. Wow, what a defense in the end. Patience, massing up the Oracles and then striking all at once. Giving up a gateway to buy time, and again, so much more. As we're going to be seeing again, these two Oracles coming to the top side of the map and looking to see what they can set up towards in terms of a defense again, because GuMiho still looking to be aggressive right now. So, well, Stalker's moving down the ramp, and we are going to be seeing them maybe looking to just intercept this. Oh, loses an Oracle. And he can come in here and he can try and start picking... Well, he gets a Marine kill already. You can see Revelation dropping down as well. We are going to be seeing still these units just going to be pushing up this ramp. We're going to see the pylon taking a little bit of damage here. And we're going to see Stalkers trying to trade as well. Just some damage to Marine. Picks that off. And ShoWTimE still 15 workers up. Defending this attack once again. And still GuMiho, I mean, Blink's on the way. GuMiho hasn't even started, like, Stimpack or anything. At all. He hasn't started anything, so... Well, as Blink comes up, it's going to just be even better for ShoWTimE here to continue fighting. As again, Stalker's just going to be spreading out just up on the high ground. More Marines coming in towards the top side of Viking as well. And GuMiho has to... Well, does he have to make something happen? I don't know if he has to make something happen. ShoWTimE has so many gates, by the way. He's got a fourth that he hasn't actually wolfed in yet. He's got another one down here. Pulling down to the low ground, picks off that medevac right away. Medevac obviously a nice one to get rid of because now it can't lift up and micro around. Liberator coming in as well. I mean, there's still a lot of pressure. Tank coming in too. It's going to be a heavy contain, but on the 2 bases. And with a blink, you know, with blink upgrade coming in, I mean, there's a way out of the 2 bases for ShoWTimE. So it's not the end of the world. Still just building up 2 more gateways. Loses another Stalker. Has to be careful. And ShoWTimE is still ahead 20 workers. GuMiho is so slow to kind of saturate this natural expansion. Probe's going down as we see Liberator in the back. And GuMiho, as these Stalkers move out of position to go deal with it, or what? There, the Stalkers are still here. Suddenly, ShoWTimE not able to mine from his natural, which is frustrating, of course. Another tank moving forwards. ShoWTimE still just trying to be patient. When he can, fighting with these few Marines. Blinks back a Stalker that didn't actually need to be blinked back. And come forwards again now. Gets another Marine kill. Does have to cancel the gateway. 6 workers going down as the Oracle across the map is going to get rid of these SCVs from his opponent. So both players losing workers here, as we will see Stalkers cleaning up that Liberator. Bunker's starting to come in. I mean, GuMiho is pushing this contain forwards, and it is a tough position right now. Another medevac coming through too. I mean, ShoWTimE's giving up his main? Or is he just, I mean, he's just looking for the right way to fight into this. Right, here we go. Probes and everything. He knows he's killed a lot. He knows he's been ahead for a while, so he's just going to try and go in. He blinks in. Liberator goes down. Oh, ShoWTimE, is this right? Is this the right way to do this? Marines are doing so much damage, and his Stalkers are just going to disappear. I really thought ShoWTimE had the advantage afterwards, but he just does not have a way. GG! GuMiho is the Takes Penthouse Party #2 champion.